Hi, class, and Dr. Webster. I pray you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'm here to answer the questions to the discussion for number 5. What do you think could be the number one reason someone in middle adulthood would seek counseling? Of the many reasons individuals in middle adulthood seek counseling, what issues do you think will be the most challenging for you as a therapist, and why? I would say divorce, loss of employment, loneliness after children moving out of their homes, especially for single parents. They become lonesome and get depressed. Their children are not there anymore. They don't have a reason for their children to depend on them anymore, and they get depressed. I believe that the most challenging issues for me as a therapist is a mother losing a child. My mother lost her firstborn child, and I know how traumatic this has been for her, because every year, especially around this time in December, she starts to talk about how Claudia would have been 64 years old, and she starts to cry, and it breaks my heart. I have 4 children, and I cannot tell anyone I can imagine what that pain is like, because I've never endured that pain, so I don't know what it's like. But I surely can say that if anything was to happen to any of my 4 children, I don't know where I would be, or I don't know what I would do, what would happen to me. So just the thought is extremely painful. That trauma and pain, as a therapist, I can ease anxiety and tension. What can I say to relieve the stress and improve her mood, strengthen her resilience, strengthen her relationship with her spouse, her children, and bring them back to having normal life again? And we call that a normal life, because what we call normal for us, it may not be normal for them, because of the trauma that they've been through. How to promote a group of bonding between that family, and interact with one another to get them to that point of bonding again. The loss of a child is extremely traumatic. The crisis is a transition and a challenge. However, therapy can help people turn a crisis into an opportunity for growth. As a Christian therapist, I would try to get to the root of the crisis, their emotions. I will guide the client back to baseline with ensuring the steps that lead to a goal of optimistic, with an attitude for well-being. Midlife transition can be very apprehensive for some midlife adults because a lot of them go through mental health issues, and it can lead to these clients having suicidal ideation. I can truly say that as a Christian therapist, we must always not limit God in no situation, because God is faithful. And when clients come in, as they're sharing with us, and we're listening, practicing that active listening, we can also pray and ask God for guidance, enlighten the eyes of our understanding. Jesus Christ did it all the time when people would come up to him. He would pray to the Father. Remember when they brought the woman in adultery, and he bent down, and on the sand, he with his fingers, he was rubbing the sand and asking God, what do I do with this situation? And then he said, all those that are free of sin, cast the first stone at her. And they all disappeared. So I think that from the very beginning, we've been taught how to handle certain situations. And even if the person is not a Christian, to ourselves, we can pray as we're listening and ask God to show us and enlighten our eyes. And I honestly believe that will surely work. Let's not limit God in no situation. Thank you for letting me share. Have a wonderful night, and God bless you.